brief illness. Abbo was a member of the chain gang for the last 18 years. He was a Stillwater graduate and participated in football and baseball. At this time, we would like to remember Rob with a moment of silence.
Stripes and bright stars through perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave clue through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
At this time, we'd like to introduce tonight's Daryl Harris. And number 66, Keith Michael. The linebackers are number 31. The corners are number 1, Drew Pottinger, and number 20, Mikey Junker. And the safeties are number 34, Brian Rockway, and number 23, Colin Shaw. The coach of the Raiders, Dennis Rain.
Can you hear now, Pete?
His assistants and the balance of the Raider team.
I can hear you if it doesn't get too loud. Yeah, I heard none of that.
Expensive defensive starters, Creator, Speller, Ponies. Mitchell Shirts. Keith Miranda. The tackles are Hayden Huston and Jacob Johnson. The linebackers, David Peterson, Andrew Lammers, Caleb Beck, and Ian Lindstrom. The defensive backs, Clark Poole, Jordan Phelps.
Red uniforms, white numerals, and a trim. Other action going on tonight around the Suburban East Conference. finds Park Cottage Grove as the number one team. At least offensively, Eastridge Raptors 139 points in 3 games and just 46 points given up. The other games going on tonight, Forest Lake is at Whitefield facing the Bears, Woodbury at Roseville, and Creek-and-Durham Hall at Mouser. That should be a good football game. I know the Raiders got to be smarting after the Stillwater Ponies and shut them down last week. Eastridge 3-0, Monsview 3-0, and Stillwater is 3-0. And then Roseville at 2-1. Creek-and-Durham Hall, Park, Woodbury, Hastings on 1-2. Whitefield Lake and Forest Lake looking for their first wins of the season. Again, overcast skies and the wind blowing. Let's see, what direction are we facing? I think we're facing towards the river, so the wind coming out of the west and blowing to the east. And I haven't seen the toss of the coin yet, and I haven't seen who's going to kick off first. Reminder, our broadcast here tonight on Club 1220, KLBB, brought to you in part by the Cameron Kelly Law Office, First State Bank and Trust, Stillwater Motors, Ed Simonet, Attorney at Law, Central Bank, McGarry Kearney Insurance, the First National Bank of River Falls, New Richmond Insurance, and Karen Housley Homes. Here's what you're sharing company here tonight as the Ponies will be defending the goal to our right. And looks like they will receive first. Yes, they will. Brooks Carroll going back in kickoff formation. He's over on the far side. And on the near side is DJ Ski. Oh, it looks like the kicker made it. Jonah Harrington, the kicker for Hastings. He's also a soccer player. And the Raiders had a makeup game earlier this afternoon, and they didn't know if Jonah was going to make it here in game time. Jonah, a 5'11", 145-pound senior. And he does the kicking off, and the PATs. Ross Dilla does the punting for the Hastings Raiders. The Raiders defending the goal to our left, and Stillwater receiving here in the first quarter. Suburban East Conference Football, week number 4 here on Club 1220 KLBB and simulcast on KLBBradio.com with the audio and the video stream. The video stream courtesy of Eric Ekstrand and Central Media Services. As the kickoff, we're end over end. Far side, Brooks Carroll drifting back. Brooks bobbles it, picks it up at the 1-yard line, up the far sideline to the 5-10. Brooks to the 15, and Brooks out to the 17, maybe the 18-yard line. First man out of the stop was Mikey Junkie for the Hastings Raiders. Bob Stillwater to their own territory. And they will mark it for progress where it is a touchdown. They're saying the 11 spotted the ball. Finally, the line goes over with the leather and spots it at the 19-yard line. First down and 10. Got away here from Pony Stadium on Hall of Fame weekend. And Jordan Phelps coming wide over the near side. The I formation, far side of DJ Steve. And for the far hash mark to give to Zach Knox off the right side. No, play action out of the flat. It is complete. 30, 35, 40, 45, midfield down the far sidelines. And out of bounds is Alec Hill. Again, Trevor Tillett, as he often does, he has a little swing pass to the fullback, Alec Hill. Good play action fake to Zach Knox. Alec Hill takes a swing pass and all the way down the near sidelines into Raider territory down to the 39-yard line. And let's see, that is a 31, 41, 42-yard pickup. And that is a Pony first down inside Raider territory. Flank the near side. Short drop out of the flat. It is complete to DJ. DJ out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Pushed out of bounds on the near sidelines by the Hastings Raiders and Mikey Junkie, 5'10", 160 and a junior. For DJ, that is his 8th catch of the season. And it'll need a pickup of 7, second down and 3 at the Raider 31-yard line. And Anderson titled the near side again, the eye. DJ flanked with the near side, Phelps to the far side again, out of the flat and right to the hands of DJ. And incomplete that Raider defense. They decided to start with a 5-2. The front line, Keith Michael, 7'1", 190 to junior. Edison DeWong, 5'9", 210 to junior. Dariel Harris, 5'10", 225 at a senior. Dan Marquette, 5'10", 180 and a senior. And Michael Wardell, 6 feet, 205 and a senior. The linebackers are Jordan Weissenberger, 5'10", 190 and a senior. And Mark Byth, 6 feet, 180 and a sophomore. Third down, 3 at the Raider 31-yard line. Play action rolling far side. Trevor Tillett out of the flat. Wide open. It's Matt Anderson. 10, 5. Matt, there's touchdown. Matt Anderson takes it in from 31 yards out for his 4th pass reception and touchdown of the season. Actually, his 14th catch, but his 4th foot touchdown. Trevor Tillin for his 4th touchdown of the season. Matt Anderson into the end zone, and the Ponies go 81 yards in 4 plays and take a 6-0 lead. Matt Anderson now 14 catches and over 170 yards. And Charlie Strabicki will come on to attempt the extra point. DJ Steve will hold. And that took long. Let's see. If the clock is right, that took 24 seconds, that drive. Charlie's kicker's up. And it is good. So timeout on the field here at Pony Stadium. Your score in Stillwater, 7. And the Hastings Raiders awaiting the kickoff. We'll have more at the Pony Stadium in 30 seconds. This is Suburban East Conference Football on 1220 KLBB, simulcast on KLBBradio.com. UNH Sharing Company here on this Friday night. The Ponies will be on the road next weekend to take on the Mounds View Mustangs. And it'll be Charlie Strabicki to kick off and deep to receive for the Hastings Raiders. And Ross Dilla, and I believe that is Jacob Cooper back there. Again, a crosswind, not favoring either team. That's Mikey Junkie on the near side. Kickoff end over end, near sidelines. Junker takes it at the 10-yard line, near sideline to the 15, to the 20, cuts back 25, to the 30, and up the far side, near sidelines 40, and finally out of bounds to the 44-yard line. Boy, did Mikey ever lay a hit on one of the Pony defenders, and he got another 15 yards as the Raiders have good field position to start their first drive of the ball game. 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. As we've only played 38 seconds of a football game, and it's 7-0 Ponies. Defensively for the Ponies on the defensive line, Mitchell Schertz, 6'3", 200 pounds on the senior. Hayden Huskin has won a spot at the D tackle spot, 6 feet 225 and a senior. Jacob Johnson, 5'9", 190 and a senior. And Keith Parendo, 6'4", 225 and a senior. Brandon McCarthy, there's the spread offense. Shane Anderson, the setback. And on the keeper, Brandon McCarthy, 45. And Brandon spins across midfield into Pony territory and dives ahead to the 47-yard line. Brandon McCarthy, he is their leading ball carrier. Even though it's a spread offense, it's almost an option offense. As Ian Weisbrod makes the stop for the Ponies, but not before the Raiders have 8 on first down to the Pony 48-yard line. It is 2nd down, and let's call it 3. Trips this time to the near side. Brandon McCarthy, senior quarterback. Brandon on the give. Shane Anderson, line of scrimmage off the left side of his offensive line. Gets very close to the sticks before the Ponies tap him. There at the bottom of the pile is the outside linebacker, David Peterson, 5'10", 185 and a senior. Inside is Andrew Lammers, 5'11", 185 and a junior. And Caleb Pick, 5'10", 190 and a senior. We mentioned Ian Weisbrod, 5'11", 175 and a junior. And they say short, 3rd down to less than 1 at the Pony 47-yard line, just inside the 47-yard line. As they go double slot. McCarthy on the option, following Anderson. He's got the first down across the 45 and down to the 44-yard line. Brandon McCarthy. As into the stop was Hayden Hoskin from his defensive tackle spot. They needed a yard. They got 2. Actually got 3. And that is a Pony correction, a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the Stillwater 44-yard line. Ball right in the middle of the field. The Raiders going left to right. As on the give, Anderson. And he's cut down at the line of scrimmage and dives ahead for maybe a yard. Mitchell Schertz and company making a stop. Shane Anderson with 144 yards rushing at 24 carries here in 2013. They say maybe a half a yard. 2nd down and a long 9 just inside the Pony 44-yard line. The secondary, Mark Hoole, 5'9", 165 and a senior. We'll get to the rest here in just a bit. On second and long from MacArthur. Brandon, two-step drop out of the flat, and it's almost picked off. I don't think the intended receiver saw it coming, and Caleb Fick had a shot at it. The Ponies have only had one INT so far this season, that by Ian Weisbrod. Incomplete pass, second down or third down and 9. MacArthur in the passing department, 15 of 46, 5 interceptions, but no touchdowns. Third down, long from the Pony 43-yard line, 9:28 and counting, first quarter. MacArthur with a long count. Brandon, and on the end around far side is Zach Weiss, turns the corner, against the 40, and the first down, 35-30. Weiss to the 20, to the 15, and out of bounds. Inside the 15 and down to near the 12-yard line. They go slot back reverse. Zach Weiss on the carry. That's the 5th time he's carried the ball so far this season, and his longest gain of the season as he picked up 32 yards and a Raider first down. First and 10 at the Pony 12-yard line. Defensively for Stillwater in that secondary again, Mark Poole, 5'9", 165 as a senior. And Jordan Phelps, 6'8", 170 as a senior. Oh, that run is going to come back. I did not see the flag. I just heard Terry on the public address announce, mentioned that we do have a flag, and here comes the holding call against the Hastings Raiders. So that negates the long run by Zach Weiss. And they'll mark it off from the spot of the foul, so they actually gained a yard. So third down all over again, third down and 8 at the Pony 42-yard line. Penalty on the play. As again, double slot for Brandon MacArthur, far hash mark, 3-step drop. As MacArthur rolling near side out of the pocket, throws it out of the flat, and a completed pass to Zach Weiss, and Weiss pushed out of bounds near the sticks. I think he's going to be about a yard short. Pushed out of bounds on the near sidelines by Andrew Lammers. Also got some help from Jordan Phelps, the safety. By the way, the other deep back is Brian Branch, 5'11", 165, and a senior. As Weiss is short, he is at the 36-yard line. And it is fourth down, and the Raiders are going to go for it. Fourth down and 1 at the Pony 36-yard line. McCarthy, keeper, and he dives. Boy, he's going to be very close. Good second effort as he was brought down at the line of scrimmage. There was Houskin in the D line, also in on the stop, and a new D line. I think that, that was Hayden Houskin. I got the wrong number on my chart here. Hayden's 64, not 65. And it looks like the referee says we may have to measure. Here comes the chain gang from the far side of the field. A couple of first downs, or one first down on this drive. Correction, 2 first downs on this drive for the Hastings Raiders. 7-0 Stillwater, first quarter with 8:39 to go. Our game being audio and video streamed on KLVBradio.com, courtesy of Eric Etchman and Central Media Services. CentralMediaServices.com is his website, and by inches, the Raiders have the first down. First and 10 at the Stillwater 34-yard line. Hastings got good field position to start this drive. On the good run back by Mikey Junker. And the ball again on the near hash mark this time. They go left or right. The wideouts are Dilla, Cooper, Weiss, and Pottinger. And the running back is Shane Anderson. Kellen Brendelin, the center. As McCarthy with a long count. And Brandon on the give. Anderson off the left side of his offensive line across the 30 and knows the football across that 30 down to maybe the 29-yard line. Again, Andrew Lammers and company to make the stop on Shane Anderson. It is second down at the 30-yard line. Pick up a 4, second down and 6. We're in East Conference football tonight. I mentioned the other games going on tonight. Cretin-Drum Hall at Mosby. That's the matchup. That's the big matchup. Trips to the far side. McCarthy to Anderson. Line of scrimmage. And knows the football across the 30, maybe down to the 29-yard line. He was stopped in that backfield, but second effort got him a couple more yards. They're going to give him the 29 officially. Well, 1-yard pickup, third down, and a full 5 yards to go. Upcoming the 11th play of this drive for the Hastings Raiders. They go no-huddle offense. Pottinger to the near side along with Zach Weiss, Cooper and Dillon to the far side. Again, no tight end in the spread offense. McCarthy awaits the snap. He gets it. Rolling out near side, looking downfield out of the flat, and it is incomplete. Good defense. Dropping back in that zone defense from his inside linebacker spot as Caleb Pickett hit the intended receiver just as the ball got there. Incomplete, 4th down and 5. Brandon's passing stats, we mentioned 15 of 46, 5 INTs. But he has carried the ball 50 times for 182 yards and 2 touchdowns prior to tonight's ball game. And despite the threatening weather, looks like the stands are full. Good contingent of Raider fans across the way as well. 4th down. Oh, the Ponies almost jumped offside. They did. Mitchell Schertz came out of the 3-point stance into the neutral zone. And that may give the Raiders a first down. No, they're going to be short by about a half a yard. It is offside against the Ponies.
Penalties on Stillwater offside.
And that'll bring up 4th down to less than 1. And this time the ball at the 24-yard line. The penalties, 1 apiece. 10-yard holding call against Hastings and a 5-yard offside call against Mitchell Schertz. No, they are going to give him the first down. Well, the chain gang looked like it should be at least a half a yard short. They're going to give him the first down. 1st down and 10 at the 24-yard line. Hastings on the give to Anderson off the right side of his offensive line. 20, 19, 18-yard line. Shane Anderson, he goes about 5'10", 175. Ian Weiss brought into the stop. Also some help from Hayden Hoskins and others on that defensive line. And Anderson on first down. Good pickup, about 6 yards. 2nd down and 4 at the 18-yard line. Upcoming the 12th play of this drive. And it's already used up 4.5 minutes off the clock. Double slot, 2 to either side. And on the rollout, McCarthy, kid in the backfield, shakes free. And he has the 15 and down to the 14, 13. Big pileup. Is the ball free?
McCarthy, the ball carrier.
Have to wait and see. See a new running back, too. Dariel Harris into the ball game. Dariel, he's the big guy, 5'10", 225 at a senior. And let's see where forward progress. Evidently, the Raiders recovered the ball. And about a half a yard short. 3rd down and less than 1. Just outside the Pony 14-yard line. And that is Dariel Harris out there. Dariel has carried the ball 11 times this year, 39 yards. As McCarthy on short yardage. And on the option pitchback far side, Harris turns the corner, dives, and I don't know if he got it. Very close to the sticks from that far sideline. And good job of stringing that play out. Brian Branch made the stop, but he had some help from a couple of teammates. And I think Harris is going to be short. In fact, he lost about a half a yard. 4th down and less than 1. They say his knee touched down at the 15-yard line. Now twice the Raiders have gone for it. Once they made it. Second one they got it via the penalty. 4th and a full yard to go. As McCarthy slips as he comes out of the chute, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield. McCarthy slipped on this wet field, and he never got his footing back. Ponies got there. The ball is going to go on down to the Stillwater Ponies. Hastings, 14 plays all the way down to the 15-yard line, but they come up short. 5:27 shows the clock here the first quarter. Stillwater leading by a score of 7-0 on that touchdown throw from Trevor Tillett to Matt Anderson. The Hastings defense, I mentioned the linebackers, Weissenberger and Mark Pine. The secondary, Ross Dillon, 5'11", 180, and a senior. Tillett back to pass, slant pass, Anderson complete after the 25-yard line. Matt Anderson with his 2nd catch of the evening. And coming up to put the stick on him was Mikey Junker from his cornerback spot. Matt has 9 on the play. 2nd down and 1 at the 25-yard line. Also in the secondary, Colin Schoen, 5'11", 165, and a senior for the Raiders. And Mikey Junker, 5'10", 160, and a junior. As the Ponies bring Kettleman up to the line of scrimmage. DJ to the near side, and Howerson far side. Trevor rolling out far side, and out of the flat, almost picked off. Jumping that route, Colin Schoen, he almost had an INT as he got to the ball before it got to the intended receiver, and an incomplete pass. 3rd down and 1 at the Stillwater 25-yard line. And Palachek, Brevitz, O'Keefe, Roraback, and Knapp up front. Trevor coming over to the near sidelines, get the play from the coach at DJ to the far side. And Matt Anderson wide on the near side. It's like Howerson playing the tight end. I formation, deep back. Zach knocks near side, 25, cuts back 30. Zach off to the races, 40, 45, and out to midfield at the 48, 49-yard line. Thought it tripped up by Ross Dilla, but Zach Knox with the second touch of the night. He's into Raina territory just inside 50-yard line. Give him the 49 and give him 26 on the play. And the Ponies had their second first down on the ball game. Zach came into the ball game 417 yards on 82 carries and 5 touchdowns. Tillett, slant pass, Anderson complete, 45, 44, 43-yard line, maybe the 42 for Junker. Got some help on the defense as well from Mike Vyeth, the outside linebacker. Matt Anderson with his third catch of the night. Pickup of 7 on the play. It is second down and 3 at the Hastings 42-yard line. And the Ponies go right to left here in the first quarter. Anderson far side. And DJ to the near side. Hill and Knox in the eye. Play action, far side, Tillett out of the flat. Incomplete. Out of the hands of Alec Hill. Hill earlier in the ballgame had that long catch and run into Raider territory that set up that touchdown drive, but this time he drops the ball. Alec Hill with 1 catch on the season, now 2 catches on the season. Incomplete, stops the clock, third down and 3 at the 42. They break huddle, will keep up to the line of scrimmage. Receivers both ways. Trevor on the give, Knox right side 40, secondary 35. Zach first down, 30, 29-yard line. Zach Knox, first, second, and third effort. And finally brought down in the secondary by the defense by the Hastings Raiders. And on the stop was Garrett Spink, an outside or defensive lineman. But Zach has another first down for the Ponies, unofficially their third. First and 10 at the Hastings Raider 29-yard line with 4 minutes to go here in the quarter. And the end of the ball game is Charlie Howerson as they have a 3-receiver set. Trevor back to pass, throws downfield, looking for Brooks, and he's got it. Brooks Carroll, a diving catch inside the 10 down to the 6-yard line. Brooks just his second catch of the season, but sets up the Ponies in first and goal territory. Let's call it the 7-yard line, but it is a 22-yard pickup, and that's a Pony first down, their 10th of the ball game. Brooks 1 catch on the season for 32 yards. Come again. Trevor's been sharp tonight, despite that ball being just a little bit wet. Now they're going to go double tight end. Anderson and Howerson are tight, I formation. And on the give, Knox following Palachek into the end zone, touchdown. Peter Palachek and Nick Brevis, Big Nick. And they cleared a wide open hole for Zach Knox, untouched into the end zone. As Zach has his 6th rushing touchdown of the season as he takes it in from 7 yards out. And the Ponies lead by a score of 3-0. An 8-play drive, 85 yards. And time off the clock, about 1 minute and 50 seconds as Charlie Sterbicki on to attempt the extra point under the hold of DJ. DJ Ski, the holder. Matt Anderson, by the way, is the long snapper. And ball down, kick up. Kick is through the upright. Charlie perfect so far this season. As the Ponies lead by a score of 14-0 again. 85-yard drive at 8 plays. We'll step away for a half a minute. This is Suburban East Conference football on Club 1220 KLBB. Simcast, audio and video streaming at klbbradio.com. Back in 30. On our Pony football preview, we mentioned the standings. How about the B squad standings? Mountain View on top, 3-0. Stillwater 3-0. Eastridge 3-0. Sounds like the varsity stats. Now the Pony B squad, they've scored 103 points in 3 ball games. We got some offense down there at the 10th grade. Kickoff error, end over end. Junker at his home 5-yard line. Mikey up the near sideline, 10, 15, 20, 25. Cuts back 30 and dives ahead to the 33-yard line. And underneath on special teams to make the stop is Aiden Zern, linebacker by trade, 6 feet 175 at a junior. But Hastings and Mikey Junker, yet another good return. They will start this drive at their own 34-yard line. First down and 10. Clock shows 3:20 to go here in the first quarter, 14-0. Now the Raiders had the ball for over 5 minutes on their opening drive. They went from their own 43 down to the 15-yard line, but they turned it over on fourth down. Brandon McCarthy at the controls, near hash mark, left to right. Full receiver set. McCarthy spins, rolling far side. He's open. Now he throws it out of the flat, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was just hammered. Mark Hoole put the lick on him from behind to break up that pass, and the intended receiver is still slow in getting up. I think that is Drew Pottinger. And Drew unable to get up. Mark Hoole just hammered him from behind, and he never had a chance to hold on to the football. Well, that's not Hoole. That is not Pottinger. That is Ross Dilla. Dilla walking off under his own power after that stick. Pottinger's from the ballgame. Looks like we do have a new wideout. Mikey Junker plays both ways. He'll come out. He's a wideout. Pottinger and Weiss to the near side. Junker and Jacob Cooper to the far side. Incomplete pass, second down and 10 from the Raider 34-yard line. Ponies showing blitz. Now they back off. McCarthy, Cooper, 35. Brandon to the 40, 41, backs into the hole, has fourth down, 45, 46, 47. Boy, Brandon McCarthy, good effort after the first, second, and third hit. And he picks up a first down for Brick County, making the stop for the Ponies. Coming in, let's see, that was number, I can find on my chart. And it was Nicholas Gray. But McCarthy has a Raider first down. And they're fourth of the ballgame, first down and 10 from their own 46-yard line. McCarthy, give Anderson across the 45, 46-yard line. Pretty much no gain on the play. Breaking that first down by McCarthy was their fifth first down on the ballgame. Again, they go no huddle. And now back in the ballgame, Ross still after sitting out of play because of that hit. He comes back in and Junker comes out. Could be second down. The chain gang still has first, but second down. As McCarthy back to pass, throws it over the middle, and it is picked. Oh, almost picked off. Oh, Jordan Phelps is saying, what happened? Oh, that was Brian Branch. It was right in Brian's hands, and it went sailing, maybe a little bit too wet. I don't know. The Ponies have only had one INT so far this season. That was from the linebacker crew in Weisbrod. It is complete. Now third down and a 10 from the 46-yard line. This time trip to the far side. Pottinger to the near side. McCarthy the throw. Here comes Mitchell Schertz, and the throw is way over the head of Zach Weiss and incomplete. Mitchell Schertz was coming from the blind side, and he was looking to put a stick on McCarthy, but Brandon got rid of the ball just in time. A lot of air on it, sailed way incomplete and out of bounds. And on fourth down and 10, looks like Ross Dillon Company will have to punt it away. Here comes Ross. And DJ Ski will go back to receive on this punt. Ross Dillon, a pretty good punter. He averaged around 37 yards per punt on the season. He's also a return man. DJ standing at about his own 20-yard line. 14-0 Ponies. And the snap comes to Russ. Oh, too much time, I think. Hastings took too long to get that off. Oh, Stillwater calls timeout. Ponies calling timeout prior to the punt, so we'll step away for a half a minute. Pony football continues after this on Club 1220. KLBB, simulcast on KLBBradio.com. 7:30. Further back on the punt formation, DJ again at his own 20-yard line. Again, virtually no wind. Bobble ball done, and his kick is partially blocked. High in the air, but very short. Now it takes a Raider bounce. 40, 35, and at the 35-yard line. That is only a 19-yard punt. Looks like it was partially blocked after Ross dropped it. The punt very short. Ponies got just a hand on it. They have great field position to start this drive. Their own 35-yard line, first down and 10. And 2:06 to go in just the first quarter. And it is 14-0 in favor of the Ponies. And the wideouts jump to the far side, ski to the near side. Give to Knox, right side. Zach, 35, 40, 45, midfield, cuts back, has a convoy. 40, Zach to the 35, 30, 25, and down to the 20-yard line. Oh, great blocking like a picket fence all the way down the near sidelines. As Zach all the way inside Raider territory to the 22-yard line. Oh, there's a flag back upfield at about the 30. Maybe there was just too good a blocking. Somebody may have blocked in the back. And the referee talking with his crew. Also last night on the Pony scoreboard, the Stillwater Pony boys soccer team won their 5th in a row. They defeated Mosby last night by a score of 1-0. And it is a holding call against the Ponies. They'll back it up from the 29 back to where? A 10-yarder back to the 39-yard line. It's still first down and 10. The Ponies had their 5th first down of the ball game. But Zach Knox ripped off a big chunk of yardage. 25 yards net gain on the play. And there's Ben Galtieri into the ball game. Slot far side. And coming in motion, DJ to the near side. Flanker. Give to Alec Hill. Left side. 1-2 yards maybe. Alec Hill off the left side of his offensive line. And separating the play, putting the step on him was Dariel Harris. 5'10", 225 senior nose guard. Alec on the season with 17 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown. 1-yard pickup, second down and 9 from the Raider 38-yard line. Phelps and DJ are the wideouts. Matt Henderson, the tight end. DJ in motion across the formation, and somebody lined up in the neutral zone. Line judge throws the flag, and he will talk to the referee. And it is offside against the Hastings Raiders. So both teams have a couple of penalties. And that'll give them 5 yards. It'll be second down, now 4 at the 33-yard line. Now, the girls soccer team lost last night, 1-0 to Montague. By the way, Michael Thurber, the girls soccer coach, he will be my guest at halftime talking about the Pony girls soccer team and the program. Second and 4 from the 33-yard line. Ski in motion across the formation. As back to pass is Trevor, rolling far side. Pumps one, throws out of the flat. Coming back to the ball. Jordan Phelps makes the catch and puts out of bounds. Jordan Phelps on the reception, just his 3rd reception of the season. But he picks up enough for the first down. Yes, he did. That's their first down, number 6 to the 27-yard line. They needed 4. They got 7. It is first and 10, Ponies in Raider territory. As we're under a minute to go. They break huddle. Galtieri. Benny is flanked to the near side. DJ split to the far side. Tillett, left side. Knox. And he's tripped up a backfield. Great ankle tackle by Jordan Weisenberger. The inside linebacker. No gain for Zach. Maybe a yard. Second down, a long 9 at the 26-yard line. And they could run one more play. See Brooks Carroll coming in. DJ Ski will come out of the ball game for the Ponies. And Bo Lamore is stamped along the near sideline. Dana Strain and the Raiders stamped across the way. And they'll get off this play. Receivers both ways. Trevor, 3-step drop, slant pass, and it is incomplete. Intended for Galtieri, and Mikey Junker jumped the rod and knocked it away from Ben. Incomplete pass with 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. So third down and 9 from the Raider 26-yard line. Michael Thurber, our guest at halftime. The Pony girls went 12-5-2, I think it was last year, but they've been really hit by injuries so far this season. The girls soccer team, and Michael will talk about it on our halftime. He's our halftime guest. Last week we talked about the boys soccer team. Hey, Stillwater boys are on top of the Suburban East. They've won 5 in a row. Final play of the quarter. Tillett under center. One low setback. Trevor, 3-step drop. And out of the flat, incomplete, picked off! Picked off by the Ponies. Pottinger up the far sidelines, 30, and out to near the 32-yard line. Drew Pottinger picked it off from his safety spot, or quarterback spot. Trevor has picked off for the first time this season. And the Raiders have the ball inside their own territory. Now Trevor, his first INT of the season, and it is Hastings ball at their own 30-yard line. Drew Pottinger on the INT. And the clock shows 2.6 seconds to go here in the quarter. First down and 10. And McCarthy on the end around, sweeping near side, and it is Drosdilla cut down in the backfield. Good pursuit for the ball, and they never got that play off. And coming up was Andrew Lombers from his inside linebacker spot. He had all kinds of help. And on that end around, no gain, a loss to the play back to the 23. That is the end of the first quarter. Stillwater 14, Hastings nothing. Ball from Pony Stadium after this 30-second timeout on Club 1220 KLBB, simulcast on KLBBradio.com. Second quarter, Hastings ball at their own 25-yard line. Or correction, the 22-yard line. After evidently a penalty was tacked on after the play, and I didn't see it, is on the carry. Brandon McCarthy up the far sidelines. So penalty at the end of the quarter, which I did not find, was evidently a holding call. It was a 10-yard walk-up back to the 22-yard line. And McCarthy on the carry gets across the 30 and out to the 32-yard line, and should bring up third down and 8. No work out of the pistol formation this time. McCarthy, 3 to the near side, and on the give, and Shane Anderson, short yardage across the 30, maybe the 35. No, that's Dariel Harris. Yeah, Dariel he goes about 225. Shane only goes about 175. Dariel Harris on a 2-yard pickup. That is fourth down at a full 6 yards to go. Raiders at their own 34-yard line, and Ross Dilla will have to punt it away for the second time tonight. Bit of an adventure on the last one. He only had a 19-yard punt. He was partially blocked. DJ Ski standing at his own 35-yard line. Pony should get great field position after this kick. And the snap, a low one again, picked up by Dilla. Line drive kick. And DJ, big Sunday bound, 35-40 to the 45, up the far sidelines. Oh, there's going to be a flag on the play. And that might be a blocking the back call against the Ponies, or a holding call. A bad snap, then a line drive kick, and DJ got a nice sunny hop at his own 36, took it up the far sidelines, but a flag at about the Pony 46-yard line. And it'll be our 6th penalty of this, the first half. And it is a holding call against Stillwater, and that'll mark it to the 46, back to the Stillwater 36-yard line. And the Ponies will start the drive from there with 11:07 to go here in the first half, leading by a score of 14-0. The opening drive of the ball game, 82 yards in 7 plays. Tilla to Anderson for the touchdown. And then the second possession, Zach Knox takes one in from 70 yards out. Again, the eye. Receivers both ways. Tilla back to pass. Pump fake. Now throws it back against the grain. That's all going to be picked off. Mikey Junker, no, they really was out of bounds. Trevor threw into double coverage, and Mikey Junker jumped the route and picked it off. And the referee over on the sideline said, sorry, young man, your foot is out of bounds. So Trevor dodges a bullet, almost a second INT. Nonetheless, it'll be second down and 10 from the 36-yard line. And Jordan Phelps comes to the ball game. Dean J. Skee will come over to the near sidelines. Jordan to the far side. Brooks Carroll to the far side. Hill and knocks in the eye behind Trevor. And he gives to Zach near side. Now trying to get outside. Turns the corner, 35. Zach to the 40-yard line. Tripped up on the play by Ross Dillon coming up from his cornerback spot. Uh-oh, the umbrellas are popping up. Looks like the rain is coming. The market at the 39-yard line. And just 3 on the play, third down and a full 7 yards to give. It was raining prior to the kickoff and then let up, and now it looks like it is picking up in intensity. The umbrellas popping up here right down below me here at the Pony Stadium. Trevor with a 3rd and 7 in his own territory. And he gives to Knox. Zach at the 40. Nope, play action. Throws out a flat and it's almost picked off again. Colin Sheen dropping in from his safety spot. Trevor almost picked off again. Good play action. And completely fooled. 4th down and 7. And the Ponies will have to punt it away for the first time tonight. As Charlie Stravicki will come into the ballgame. And let's see who dropping back to receive. Ross Dillon on the near side. See on the far sidelines, I believe it's Colin Schoen. But Matt Anderson to Charlie. And Stravicki gets one off. High floating kick, far sideline. And signaling for the fair catch and taking it at his own 23-yard line is Colin Schoen. The Raiders have possession, their own 23-yard line. The Ponies punt out for the first time tonight. Check at the clock, still 10:08 to go here in the first half. Now, the Ponies have used 1 timeout, have 2 remaining. Hastings has all 3 of their timeouts. And the Raiders again, they go no huddle. Cooper and Dillon to the near side. Weiss and Pottinger to the far side. As Matt McCarthy on the keeper line of scrimmage, 25, backs into the hole, still on his feet. At the pile, Ponies swarms him under at about the 27-yard line. A whole host of red jerseys. Bonnie bringing down Brandon McCarthy and pulling him up off the turf. There's Caleb Bick from his inside linebacker spot. McCarthy has 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6 for the Hastings Raiders at their own 27-yard line. Hall of Fame weekend here at Pony Stadium on the road at Mount View. Eric and I will be over at Mustang Stadium and then back home for homecoming in a couple of weeks. 2nd and 6 for Brandon McCarthy. Brandon, 2-step drop. Here comes the rush. Avoids it. Heads up field. Then he's tripped up. Fails to get back to the line of scrimmage. And who got the trip up? Show me your number, young man. And I believe it was Zed Lammers. But Brandon McCarthy loses a couple on the play. 3rd down. Let's go at 9. Back at the 24-yard line. Did a great job of avoiding the first rush, but then backs that help. And the Ponies tackle for a loss. Deuce to either side, double slot, if you will. McCarthy, 2-step drop, quarterback draw, heads up field, far sideline, 30, 35, and then out of bounds. Very close to the sticks on the far sidelines. Let's see where's forward progress. They're going to give him the 36, yes. Brandon McCarthy, their leading rusher all season long. He needed 9, and he got about 12 on the play, 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 36-yard line. Hastings unofficially with their 6th first down in the ballgame. Penalties about 3 apiece and 1 INT. Butler picking off Trevor Tillett. He set it down for McCarthy. And Darian Harris is the lone setback, and now the pass into the flat. It is complete to Zach Weiss. A diving catch. And then tripped up and his knee comes down inside Pony territory. Zach Weiss with a great catch all the way down to the Pony 46-yard line. And a pickup of 18. And the Raiders have consecutive first downs as the Raiders are inside Pony territory for the 2nd time tonight at the Stillwater 46-yard line. Cooper and Dilla again to the near side. Watson Pottinger to the far side. And it is McCarthy on the end around, trying to get outside. Here comes Zach Weiss, 50, 45, and there is a cutback block against the Raiders. That one is going to come back. Weiss got a nice seal block, but unfortunately was from behind. And the flag all the way back in Raider territory at the 47. They'll mark off 10 more from there. That's about the third time tonight the Raiders have tried the end around. And 2 of the 3 plays, they've got a holding or blocking the back call. And that'll negate that run by Zach Weiss. He only picked up about a yard of the play. And the Ponies may decline the penalty, or they're going to take it. And nope, they're going to take the penalty. And that'll mark it. They're walking it off. There's the holding call back to the 40-yard line of the Raiders. It ends up being a 14-yard loss. It's first down and a 24 at the Hastings Raider 40-yard line. Set out last week by Roseville, 27-0. Which we mentioned was 14-0 going into the fourth quarter. 4 receivers set, 2 to either side. Pony showing blitz down the linebacker, dropping back. McCarthy, straight drop, throws it on a flat screen pass, and up the far sidelines is Shane Anderson across the 45 and to the 44 or the 46-yard line. Shane Anderson on the screen pass and a pick of 6, but still second down and 18 yards to go. The Raiders at their own 46-yard line, 1-2 in the season. Forest Lake, the opening game of the season, lost to Christian-Durham Hall and then lost to Roseville. See where they go next week. They are at Whitefield Lake to face the Bears next week. McCarthy again, Brandon, quarterback draw, 45, 50, 45. He slides down, then a flag from the back judge. All the way from the back judge, throws it into the backfield. And on that quarterback draw, there may have been holding along the offensive line. And the Raiders all of a sudden have become snake bit with the penalties. And a crackback block, blocking below the knees. And that'll be mocked off against the Hastings Raiders. Still 7:32 to go here in the second quarter. Flag at the 44. But it is indeed an illegal block. And after the mark off of 15 big yards, the referee still walking. They will mark it at the Raider 30-yard line. And it ends up being second down and about 34. Second and a 10. Back at their own 30-yard line. They need to get into Pony territory at the 46-yard line. The spread formation for the Hastings Raiders. 2 to either side. As McCarthy, straight drop. He throws downfield and it is incomplete. Pass intended for Drew Pottinger over on that far sideline. Good zone defense by the Ponies. Ian Weisbrod dropping back from his outside linebacker spot as they throw it into double coverage. Incomplete pass, third down and 24 at the Hastings Raider 30-yard line. No, wait a minute, third down and 34. That's right, they need to get to the 36, not the 46. That's the other stick. McCarthy again to throw. Now pulls it down. 30, 35. Brandon cut down in open field. In on the stop, Andrew Lombers and Ian Weisbrod. McCarthy, straight quarterback draw, put by the side against the 38-yard line. But it is fourth down and a full 26 yards to go at the Raider 38-yard line. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. As Ross Dillon will punt it away. Brooks Gill on the near side. DJ Ski over on the far sidelines. And again a low snap and a very poor kick. End over end. Just barely gets into Pony territory. So Ross Dillon has had all kinds of problems tonight. Low snaps, one partially blocked. And the net gain on this punt was, 16 yards. He had a 19-yard punt earlier in the ballgame. This one at 12 yards, and Stillwater has the ball at their own 46-yard line. With 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the first half, leading 14-0. And they do have 2 timeouts remaining. Galtieri to the far side, and DJ flank wide to the near side. Offset eye this time to give to Knox. Following Alec Hill, and he slips down as he tried to turn the corner. The wheels went out from underneath him as he slid to a stop at the 47-yard line. just trying to make the cut on this wet turf, and they only got a yard. Second down at 9 from the Stillwater 47-yard line. And Eric and I will be over at Montview next week. The Mustangs and the Ponies. That should be a great matchup then. Homecoming, and then we head to Eastridge out of Woodbury. Got a tough schedule ahead. Handoff, Knox, Zach, midfield, stood up there. The pile keeps moving, and he's all the way down to the Raider 30 or 48-yard line. Back off the right side of that offensive line. Cal Rohrer back in. Joseph Knapp, Matt Anderson lying up tight there. And from the Pony 46, 47 to the 40, about a 5-yard pickup, third down. And a long 4 to go inside Hastings territory at their own 48-yard line. Classic Suburban Conference football tonight. Henry Sibley at Tartan Hill Marie at St. Thomas Academy. Matabita at South St. Paul. That's the big game. Richfield at North St. Paul. Trevor under center and almost draws him off with a hard count. Knocks again into the secondary. Has the first down, 40, and down to near the Raider 39-yard line. Quick opener off the left side of his offensive line, and Zach has another Pony first down. And unofficially, they've got him for 7 first downs in the ballgame. First and 10 inside Raider territory. 39. So again, Matabita 3-0, South St. Paul 3-0. That game down in South St. Paul. A big game in the Classic Suburban Conference. Receivers both ways, I formation. Knocks again, Zach Danson. Zach Danson is spinning and turning and twisting across the 35 and down to the 34-yard line. 5 tough yards for the junior tailback. 5'10", 175 out of junior. They say his neat touchdown close to the 35-yard line. They'll give him 4, second down and 6 in Raider territory. Again, that ground game, considering we burned some time off the clock. And with 4:25 to go. Galtieri and Ski are the wideouts. And on the give to Alec Hill. And a fullback opener, and he's going to be close to the first down. Oh, maybe a yard short of the 30. Needed to get to the 29-yard line. As Mark Barry, linebacker by trade for the Raiders, makes the stop. Third down and 1 on the Hastings 30-yard line. The touchdown drives for the Ponies. 81 yards on the first one, 82 yards on the second drive. And Anderon, here's the halfback option pass on the flat. DJ to Trevor Tillett, complete. And across the 20 down to the 19-yard line. That is the third time they've tried that halfback or wideout option pass. DJ throwing across his body. Trevor Tillett out of the flat makes the catch. Little razzle-dazzle, and the Ponies have a first down at the Raider 20-yard line. Now, DJ had a pass to Jordan Phelps for a touchdown a couple of weeks ago, and we had a halfback option against Durham Hall last week. Here the pass from DJ to Trevor for a first down. As we have whistles on the play, line judge throws the flag. But DJ was looking near side, but then he had to stop and kind of throw it midair. But Trevor was wide open and made the catch and got a few more yards after the catch. And it'll be a 5-yard walk-off against the Hastings Raiders. Raiders really penalty played here in the second quarter, especially first down and 5 at the 15-yard line. Their break huddle, let's see. And it is Trevor Tillett, pitch back near side. 15, Zach, to the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Zach Knox and the double tight end both lined up tight on the near side. He just followed John and Matt Anderson, and he picks up about 7 on the play. And another first down for the Ponies. It is first down and goal from the Hastings Raider 8-yard line. Zach Loretti with a touchdown, his 6th of the year. And there's the double tight end. I formation. Trevor rolling out near side, no give. And up the middle to the goal line. Good play action. I thought Trevor still had the ball. And either Hill or Knox got the carry. There's one Ponting, and whoever had it, either Alec or Zach, has the 1-yard line. Second down and goal from the Raider 1-yard line. They bring in a wide receiver back in. No, DJ heads back to the near sidelines. Defensive changes in that Hastings Raider defensive ball. Jordan Phelps and Ben Galtieri will be the wideouts. Anderson tight on the near side. Trevor back to pass, looking near side into the end zone, incomplete. Intended for Ben Galtieri, broken up at the last second by Drew Pottinger, and an incomplete pass brings up third down and goal on the Raider 1 yard line. That'll stop the clock with 2:06 to go here in the first half. Hall of Fame weekend here at the stadium. The Hall of Fame induction ceremonies were on Wednesday downtown. The St. Croix Valley Athletic Association. We'll talk more about that at halftime. They really spread the field. Receivers both ways. Trevor, Gibb, Knox, right side dive, touchdown. That can never hit the turf. That is number 2 on the night, number 7 of the season for Zach Knox. As the Ponies are up their lead at 20-0. And that was a 10-play drive, 54 yards. And time off the clock, 4 minutes and 27 seconds. As Travis Trubicki will be coming out to try to tack down point number 21. Hall of Fame weekend this weekend, and in 2 weeks it's homecoming. Ball down, Charter's kick is up and through the uprights. He is perfect once again. The Ponies have upped the score to 21-0. We'll be back with the kickoff here at Pony Stadium in 30 seconds. This is Suburban East Conference football on Club 1220 KLBB and simulcast on KLBBradio.com. And again, Suburban East Conference football on Tom Merchant. Angie Marquardt is our engineer. And Eric Ekstrand, Central Media Services, providing the video stream. And hopefully you're watching and listening as well on KLBBradio.com. Wherever you might be across the country, I should have put up a mailbox address. You can write me where you might be watching and listening to the broadcast from. I'll try to maybe put that together before the end of the season. Trubicki coming forward, kickoff. And into Brand near sidelines, and is taken by Junker. No, that's get that new number as he comes out across the 25 to 30. And it was Cooper on the return for the Hastings Raiders. Jacob Cooper, yeah, there's number 8.
McCarthy, the ball carrier. Peterson with the tackle.
At that right guard, did he move? Yes, he did. And another Raider penalty. Second down and 7, back at the 33-yard line. By the way, the homecoming opponent for the Ponies will be the Rose Gold Raiders. And Jacques Barris, one of the better quarterbacks in the Suburban East Conference. Should be a good matchup. Here, 21-0. Raiders with a second down and long. And here's McCarthy, the pass. Protection is good. Throws downfield, incomplete, intended for Ross Dillon. Running a post pattern, but overthrown Ian Weisbrook forces man to the ball on defense for the Ponies. 3rd down and 7. That incomplete pass will stop the clock with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go here in the first half. Other football tonight, Northwest Suburban Conference, Andover at Elk River, Armstrong at Osseo, Centennial at Anoka, Coon Rapids at Champlain Park, and Maple Grove at Blaine. 3rd down and long for Brandon McCarthy and the Hastings Raiders looking for their 2nd win. And again, the pistol formation and the give. And it is Anderson, 35-40. And did he get forward progress? I think he did.
Shane Anderson with the carry.
Off the 40-yard line. And it is a 1st down. And Raiders 1st down number 8 on the evening so far. 1st and 10 for Norm 40. No huddle offense once again. Prevent package by the Ponies. McCarthy to throw, flushed into the pocket, rolling far side. There's a flag on the play. There's going to be a holding call, a second holding call, or a second flag in the secondary. This might be offsetting penalties. Defensive pass interference and holding against the Raiders. Let's sort it out. Referees are conversing over there on the far hash mark. The referee coming over to the press box, and it is holding against Hastings. And pass interference against Stillwater, as I called it. So offsetting penalties. We'll play the down over again. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line with 46 seconds to go. North Suburban Conference football tonight. Cooper at Spring Lake Park and Fridley at Vanille St. Margaret's. Mentioned Classic Suburban, Henry Sibley at Tartan, Gilmurray at St. Thomas Academy, Matabidi at South St. Paul, the marquee game at Richfield and North St. Paul. 1st and 10 for the Raiders, but they're 60 yards away. Been out last week looking for a score. Brandon back to pass, and a screen pass, and it's tipped away. Shooting through was Hayden Hoskins, the defensive tackle, and he tipped the ball away. And the Raiders have the screen pass set up. Complete 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line. In the South Suburban Conference tonight, Apple Valley and Lakeville, South Burnsville at Kennedy, Eastview at Egan, Jefferson and Lakeville North, and Rosemont at Prior Lake. That should be a good game. Irish and the Lakers. McCarthy, 2-step drop, throws it out of the flat, and it is complete across midfield. And Drew Pottinger is into Pony territory at the 48-yard line. And it is enough for a 1st down. Number 9, 2nd on this drive. And with the 1st down, they'll stop the clock to move the chains. As soon as they spot the ball, they'll start it up again. 37 seconds to go. And looks like we have a timeout on the field. Yes, we do. I think we'll keep it right here. And again, just run down some of the other football around the metro area going on tonight. And where did I leave off? St. Paul City Conference, Harding at Como Park, Humboldt at Highland Park. And again, other games here in the conference. Creek-Durham Hall at Mounds View. Looking forward to seeing a score on that. Forest Lake at White Bear Lake, Park at East Street, Woodbury at Roseville. In the Tri-Metro Conference, Blake at Minnehaha Academy, Providence Academy at De La Salle. In the Wright County Conference, out in the western suburbs, Annandale at Dassel, Coquito, Delano at Mount Westaka, Hutchinson at Waconia, and Holy Family is at Orono. And timeout has been expended. That by the Hastings Raiders. 1st and 10 for the 49-yard line as Brandon McCarthy on the run. 45, gets outside 40, needs a block, turns the corner, 35-30. McCarthy to the 20, to the 15, and he's hauled down at the 13, maybe the 14-yard line. Brandon McCarthy on a pickup of 35, and the Raiders have 3 1st downs on this drive, which started at their own 29-yard line, and they're down to the Pony 13-yard line. And Hastings will use up their 2nd timeout of the ball game. We'll run down other scores as well from around the Suburban East Conference at halftime in boys and girls soccer and in volleyball. We'll give you the updated conference standings as well. Again, the Stillwater Pony volleyball team winning last night, beating Forest Lake 3-0. And they have a tough task. They take on the Osseo Orioles on Monday night. Osseo undefeated. And atop the Northwest Suburban Conference last night, this dispatched the Maple Grove with ease, 3-0. Osseo, one of the top teams in the state. The Stillwater girls soccer team, they are at Burnsville, I believe it is, tomorrow afternoon. Then they get back into conference play next week. Coming out of the second timeout for the Hastings Raiders, they're at the Pony 13-yard line. And one timeout remaining, 26 clicks of the clock up there. The pistol formation, Shane Anderson is the setback. As McCarthy. And on the end around, Ross Dilla, but the pursuit is there. He avoids it one time, 20, and to the 15-yard line. He lost a couple. They have tried that about 5 different times, or maybe 4 tonight. But the Ponies have not been fooled. They've really stayed at home, and they've read it well. Caleb Fick trying to bring down Ross Dilla on the end around. A loss on the play. Second down and 11 back at the 14-yard line, and the Raiders have extended their third and final timeout of the half. We mentioned the Pony volleyball team. Other winners last night. It was Cretin-Durham Hall over Whitefield Lake in Suburban East Conference volleyball 3-0. Roseville over Hastings 3-0. Woodbury defeated Park Cottage Grove 3-0, and Mounds View defeated Eastridge by a margin of 3-0 as well. And a boys soccer, Eastridge and Roseville played to a 0-0 overtime tie. Cretin-Durham Hall over Forest Lake 3-0. Woodbury over Hastings 8-0. Whitefield Lake over Park Cottage Grove 2-0. And again, the Stillwater Pony Boys, their 5th win in a row. They defeated the Mounds View Mustangs by a margin of 1-0. And out of the timeout, it'll be Raider ball, second and long, with under 12 seconds to go. They'll go trips to the near side as the ball is on the far hash mark. Right now the Pony defense are rocking the stands down below us, trying to get a defensive stand. The Ponies this season have only given up 14 points. As McCarthy rolling out near side, throws on the run, and it is dropped. Dropped out of the flat by Ross Dilla. He dropped the ball on a little square-out pattern on the near sidelines. Incomplete. Third down at 11 at the Pony 14-yard line. Brandon McCarthy's stats passing not very impressive coming into the ballgame. Is 15 of 46 and 5 interceptions. That's a 33% completion average, and he's less than that, I think, again tonight. And we have another penalty against the Raiders, and marked all the way back to the 29-yard line. A 15-yard penalty against the Raiders. See if I can get all the stats at halftime. Pass those along. The Raiders really penalty playing here in this first half. Second and a ton. Second and 29, if you will. McCarthy back to pass. Here comes the rush, and he escaped the rush from Andrew Lammers. He throws it up for grabs, and it's incomplete. Oh, Andrew almost had the Pony 6th sack of the year, and somehow McCarthy eluded him, and the pass downfield incomplete, intended for Drew Pottinger. And the Raiders can run one more play, and this first half will come to a close. And Aiden Zern will come to the ball game. Yeah, the Ponies, I'm guessing, we're going to play some prevent defense. We may see about a 3-man front, and all 8 dropping back. And they are going to rule an intentional grounding against Brandon McCarthy. Oh, they're going to rule a late hit. Roughing the passer, the call against Stillwater. A roughing the passer call. And after the penalty against Stillwater, they'll about half the distance down to the 15-yard line. So much more manageable distance for Hastings. And it is also an automatic first down on the roughing the passer double slot. McCarthy, final play of the half. 2-step drop in the end zone. Fade pattern. And it is incomplete, intended for Zach Wise. Zach Wise going to the end zone. And defending on the play for the Stillwater Ponies is Brian Branch. That is indeed the final play of this first half. The score, Stillwater 21, and Hastings nothing. We'll be back with our halftime show from Pony Stadium after this 2-minute timeout on Club 1220 KLBB and simulcast audio and video streaming at klbbradio.com.